Hi, in this video, I'm going to walk you through IRMI's Hyperpolicies, available in IRMI Online. Hyperpolicies are more than a reference guide. They are special versions of policy forms hyperlinked to IRMI expert analysis, subtopics, and important definitions, all in one interactive document. Experienced producers and CSRs consider hyperpolicies a critical part of their workflow. They're also a great training tool for those who are new to the business. All right, let's check them out. To access Hyperpolicies, first log in to IRMI Online and navigate to the table of contents on the left. IRMI has Hyperpolicies for commercial liability, commercial property, commercial auto, and personal lines. Okay, so let's take a closer look at a specific Hyperpolicy. We'll expand the commercial liability information folder, and then expand the commercial liability insurance folder, which reveals several sublinks including Hyperpolicies. Expanding the Hyperpolicies folder reveals all available Hyperpolicies under commercial liability. Okay, let's click the CGL coverage form. This takes you to the Hyperpolicy, which presents itself as a PDF in your browser. If you're using Internet Explorer, you'll be able to explore the Hyperpolicy content in your web browser. For all other web browsers, IRMI recommends that you download the PDF to your desktop and launch the Hyperpolicy in Adobe Acrobat or the PDF reader you use. Once it's open, you can interact with the Hyperpolicy in a couple of ways. You can click the links in blue to access IRMI analysis of a provision, and the message bubbles to access the policy's defined terms. Okay, let's click on a link and see what happens. How about contractual liability exclusion? This takes us to that provision's annotation page, which includes everything from the definition of the provision to a summary and history of the provision, as well as a discussion segment showing precedents in the law and other helpful interpretive information. Okay, let's go back to the Hyperpolicy, and under contractual liability exclusion, let's hover over the bodily injury pop-up. When we do that, we can quickly view the definition of bodily injury as it relates to this policy. Reading the pop-up alongside a coverage provision or exclusion helps you spot coverage limitations baked into the wording of the definition. To view the entire definition, right-click the bubble and select Open Pop-up Note. By activating this feature, you can left-click on other bubbles too. You can also access all the definitions on a page at once. Click the right slider to open the menu options, then select Comments. And there you have it, IRMI's Hyperpolicies, an effective way to educate, reference, and be more efficient. Be sure to check out our other tour videos to get the most out of your IRMI experience. Thanks for watching.